Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? Jay, welcome in. Congrats on first. I hope you're feeling good this evening. I hope we're all having a good week. It is, I love when that happens, 5 p.m. on the dot, 29th of February. It is a leap year this year, apparently, and it's also the last day of February, which means it is our last day of Quake. Fingers crossed. We have less than 10 missions left to go in this game, and considering we're getting like 15 missions done a stream, I think it's definitely doable for us depending on how the end of the game goes in terms of difficulty. I don't know what the final boss is going to be like. I know nothing about the end of this game, just as I have known nothing until now. So it will be interesting to see what happens. I'm thinking of doing a prediction, actually, at some point during the stream to see how many deaths we're going to end up with. Let me have a quick check, actually, how many deaths we're currently sitting at. Let me have a look. Counters. 18. 18, so we're not quite at 20 just yet. So I'll do a prediction later on for how many deaths we are going to end up with. Let me make a little note here. There we go. All right. So we'll do a prediction a little later on once we get a bit more into the game, but I hope we're all doing well. I have had both a productive day and a not very productive day. I cleaned up my office from all the Pokemon card openings yesterday. I took out, ended up being like 4 bags of recycling, plus like the bin packaging, like the packets of cards and stuff. So took a bunch of rubbish out. I also sorted through and binded away all of my cards. I'm 51% of the way through the set, thanks to yesterday. We actually got all the holos, all the standard cards, so it's just the shinies and reverse holos now that I'm missing, which is actually quite good. So I'm happy with that. I'm also happy to say that a complete set fits in the one binder, because sometimes with these bigger sets, especially with the shiny sets, they don't all fit in one binder. You have to buy 2, but they all fit in the one binder, which is very satisfying. You get like half a page spare, which is nice, assuming you double face, which I do, so it's not really a big deal anyway. But I did that. I didn't do a whole much else today. I played some House Flipper. I've been getting back into House Flipper a little bit on the PC. Getting back into that. So just every now and then I'll do like one house and have some fun with that. I bought myself everything bagel seasoning at the grocery store yesterday. I've never tried it before, but I bought it, and then I bought some cream cheese and bagels because I was craving bagels again. And I tried it on a cream cheese bagel today. Oh, it's delicious. It adds a little bit extra flavor, which is very welcome on a plain white bagel with cream cheese. So very welcome. I think I'm definitely going to be getting into that. I'll be putting it on a lot of things, I imagine. I originally wanted, because I bought some salmon, I wanted to try a salmon rice bowl for dinner. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. I wanted to try this week because I've never had one before, but I like rice and I like salmon. And I saw someone on TikTok make one, and I was like, I could probably get behind that. So I bought some salmon to do up. I'm going to have it with QP, and my plan was to sprinkle, you know that like sushi seasoning you can get? Where it's like salt, little pieces of like seaweed, sprinkle, and like garlic and sesame seeds. Kind of like everything bagel, but with seaweed. I wanted to get some of that to sprinkle over the top, and I couldn't find it. So I'm probably just going to cover it in everything bagel seasoning anyway, because that's close enough, right? Close enough. Hi, Gruzzy! How are you? Are you finished your stream? I saw you were streaming. I was lurking for a little bit, but then I got distracted. I edited a TikTok for like 2 hours, only to upload it and realize that I can't add background music on PC. So there's no music in the video, which is awesome, but it took me 2 hours to edit. Jesus Christ. So I was like, you know what? Too late now. Whereas uploading it, it can have no background music. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't know that wasn't a thing on PC. I know I could have added it myself in my editor, but I wanted to add it into TikTok because TikTok likes when you use their own stuff, but it wouldn't let me. So now it has no music. That's fine. But yeah, salmon rice bowls. So I'll just put everything bagel seasoning on it instead. So I'll let you guys know how I like that tomorrow. Yeah, I like it on the bagels. I found that out on PC too. I normally edit my TikToks on mobile as well, but I was doing a really in-depth editing with like images up on the screen and like zooms and cuts and stuff. So I wanted to use a proper editing software for it, and I was considering it like sending it to myself on mobile and then uploading it on mobile. But sometimes, because I just email it to myself, is that sad? When I want to like send myself something from mobile to PC or vice versa, I just email it to myself. Sometimes emailing myself a video from my computer, it's too large a file to then download on my phone. So I wasn't sure if it was actually going to work. So I uploaded it to TikTok on PC, which is fine. I talk enough in the video that it doesn't really need music. It just means it's going to make it a little bit harder to get put into the algorithm because there's no like sound to push it out to, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. I literally have hundreds of emails to myself. I do it all the time. I'd email myself 6 segments of one video because it was too big. No, that sounds like such a pain in the ass. And I'm Apple as well. And the only downside with Apple is you can't download like files or anything like you can on a Samsung. So if I can't directly save it to my camera roll, it doesn't work. Love my Apple. Will never go to Samsung, but that is the one downside of it, is it doesn't support like any form of file that's not a .mov. So that's unfortunate. But you know what? The video's doing well so far. It's been up for like half an hour. Oh my god, my phone screen just glitched. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. Content creator struggles, honestly. No, the video's doing all right so far. I'll see how it goes after stream tonight, see how it went. I wanted to make a little discussion video about the Pokemon game announcement because I have a lot of things to say about it, and I managed to compress them into like a 3-minute long TikTok, so that was good. The Pokemon stream was really fun. Ew, you had night shift? Gross. Yeah, no, it was really fun. We blind reacted to the new game announcement, which I won't spoil anything for you. If you want to go look at it yourself, but they revealed what their new game's going to be. It's not releasing till next year, which for me I think is a positive because they were starting to fall into the trend of annual releases and you could tell that the quality was dropping a little bit. So I'm glad that it's not going to be till next year. But this game's like a big fucking deal. It's something that the Pokemon community has been asking for like over 10 years now, and they're actually doing it. So it's kind of a big deal, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it, so I made a TikTok on it, but that's fine. It's really cool. I recommend if you are at all interested in Pokemon, to look up the latest Pokemon Presents announcement. Very much recommend. Is it different from the normal dual release games? Yes. Yes, it is. It's not going to be a mainline game, it's a spin-off game, but it's still very highly anticipated. Hi, Fox! How are you? Never played a Pokemon game in my life. Traitor! Maybe this is where you'll start then. There you go. Problem solved. Problem solved. This can be the one you start with. Do you even have a Switch, actually? I don't remember if you do or not. I want the zigzagoon. There we go. Maybe this is my Pokemon arc. Exactly. This is how it happens. Okay, cool. So you'll be able to play it then. That's good. If you're gonna play any of the Pokemon games on the Switch, I would say either Legends Arceus is really, really fun. It's probably one of my favorite Pokemon games, but it is a lot different to like your standard Pokemon game. So whether you would be down for that or not, or if you want something a bit more classic. If you do want something a bit more classic, I would say Sword and Shield are very good starter games. I like Scarlet and Violet, but it can be very overwhelming. Sword and Shield is more of your linear Pokemon experience. So I would say that would be the game to start with, either Sword or Shield, if you want to get into it. That's my recommendation. The middle part of the game can get a tad bleh, but then it picks back up, so it's good. I like it. But no, I haven't done much else today. I burnt my finger. You're not going to be able to see it. Like, it's not even red. It hurts to touch. Like, I feel like there's a layer of skin missing, but visually it looks fine. I was cooking myself. It was more like brunch, to be honest. I got up and immediately started cleaning the office, so I didn't actually end up having breakfast till like maybe 10:30, which is kind of out of the ordinary for me, considering I get up at like 7:30. And I made my usual little homemade McMuffin, toast my English muffins, cook some bacon and some egg and some cheese, and go slap it all together. I cracked the egg in the pan, right? And I've got, at the moment, my mum gave me some is homegrown the right word for eggs. Home-produced eggs that she got given by a friend. So I'm using them at the moment to use them up because I feel like they'll go bad before the store-bought ones will. Homegrown eggs. Yeah, I don't know if that's right. But they're funny. I don't know if they're just bad eggs or if this is what non-genetically engineered eggs are like. But when you crack them, the shell on the outside breaks, but the membrane inside doesn't, so you can't, like, split it apart. So you have to properly smash the fucking egg to get the membrane to split so you can get egg out. Which I don't know if that's a thing, if they're bad eggs, or if that's what the whole purpose of genetically engineering things is for. But so I had to like proper smash it into the pan to crack it, and I dropped part of the eggshell in the pan. So I went to pick it up, but my depth perception failed me. And so instead of grabbing the eggshell, I went past it and just finger straight onto the pan. Bear in mind, had been on like medium heat for like a good 5 minutes before this. It was hot, just straight onto the pan. So the tip of my finger's a little burnt right now. It feels like it's gonna blister, but again, like visually it's fine. It's not even red. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I treated it straight away. I ran it under cold water as soon as it happened. But then, because I live in Australia, cold water soon turned to boiling water. So I had to grab a cold compress out of the freezer instead. And I just wrapped that on my finger for like 30 minutes while I ate. So we'll see how it goes. Like, it hurts to touch a little bit, but you can't even tell that it's burnt. So I don't know, maybe we'll be fine. I've been tossing up Legends Arceus. It looks pretty good. It is really, really fun. It's a fantastic game. It's just a lot different to like the classic Pokemon formula. Because it's like kind of open world, but also the battle mechanics are slightly different. It's much more RPG than a normal Pokemon game. And it doesn't hold your hand as much. It's a little bit more open. But it is very, very good. Don't get it wrong. Legends Arceus is fucking phenomenal. Hate when I hurt myself and it looks like the tiniest cut, right? Because then no one believes you. When I be like, I burnt my finger. They're like, oh, let me see. And you have to look at them and be like, you don't even look hurt. And you're like, but it hurts, I swear. Please pity me. Please sympathize with me. I just want you to feel sorry for me. That's all I want. I just want someone to feel sorry for me. Anyway. Anyway, that's that. Jesus Christ. Hi, Jay. But yeah, that was my day today. Give me pity, honestly. I cleaned my office, I burnt my finger, I made breakfast, I tried everything bagel seasoning and I liked it. And then I kind of got into one of those moods where I didn't do anything. You know, where you're like so unmotivated to the point where you don't even want to watch a movie or like play a game. You can just physically do nothing except for lay in bed and scroll. Like doom scroll TikTok. That was me for like 2 hours. I didn't even want to play a game or anything. I just doom scrolled. I finally forced myself to get up and play a little bit of House Flipper. And then I started thinking about the TikTok idea, and I spent 2 hours doing that, which I didn't realize was 2 hours until I looked at the clock, saw 4:30, and went, shit, I stream in half an hour. But we made it on time. We made it on time, and I am chuffed with that. I'll take it. I get in those moods after sitting on my phone editing. Yeah, I laid down and went on TikTok for like 5 minutes, but straight after lunch. So my brain went, oh, okay, it's do nothing time now. Awesome. So that was that. But I forced myself to get back up and do stuff. And then we just got some Quake to play today. And that's it for the evening. I don't have anything else to do this evening. I have leftovers for dinner, so I don't even have to worry about that. And that's about it. So that was my day. Hope everyone else has had a good day. It's still so weird not working on a Thursday. I used to work every single Thursday, but now I only work every second Thursday. So the Thursdays where I don't work I feel like I have no purpose. But because I want to keep my schedule consistent, even when I don't work Thursdays, I still keep them as an evening stream. So I have from like 8 a.m. to like 5 p.m. just blank to do whatever. And I'm like, but what is whatever? Normally I'd spend that time like filming and editing a YouTube video or something. But I was a smart little boy and got ahead of myself. And so the YouTube video for Sunday is already done. So I didn't have that to do. So I was like, oh, I have bamboozled myself. This is my doing. It could be so hard to get out of those moods. It was because I kept thinking about the TikTok, and then I kept thinking about how much work it would be to actually make. And so I'd psych myself out of it. But I couldn't get the idea out of my head. And I was like, it's going to be such a pain in the ass to edit, but I kept thinking about it. And so I was like, okay, fine. To get it out of my head, let me pretend write the script in my notes on my phone so that like I can get the thoughts out of my head, but then I don't have to actually go do the video. But I got halfway through the script and I kind of did that thing where I pretended to start working and it actually worked. So my brain was like, oh, I'll just get these thoughts out of my head, type. And then I finished the script and I was like, well, it's already done. Might as well finish this. And so I Stockholm syndromed myself into finishing the task that I didn't even want to do to begin with because I made myself pretend to do it. It's so silly. But yeah. Anyway, the 5-minute rule is really good. Yeah, like you start it, be like, I'll just do it for 5 minutes. Even like set a 5-minute timer. Because then the hardest part is always just starting the task. Once you're in it, you don't stop. So to just be like, okay, just 5 minutes. Get up, do it. After 5 minutes, you'll be like, oh, well, I might as well just keep going. It's actually very, very good advice. It is. I don't even know if I have ADHD. I know for a fact I'm autistic, and I know a lot of the time ADHD and autistic do go hand in hand. A lot of their symptoms cross over. If anything, if I do have both, I'm definitely more to the autistic side. I'm less so much of a spontaneous activity kind of person and more of a everything must be in a list and everything must be in a schedule and I have to have a routine and everything must be organized and color-coded and alphabetized. So, what symptoms cross over? I'm only speaking for me, and when it comes to like the female side of things, because obviously spotting it in a female versus a male is very different. We display things differently. But females, a lot of the time it's the fidgeting, the subtle fidgets. You ever do the thinking fingers? Or like, I'm a biter and a skin picker, which is bad. These ones I'm actually doing right now. I always play with my hair, the leg tappies, T-Rex arms, those sort of things. What else? It can be, struggling to not only start tasks, but to change tasks. So like if you're already starting something, say for example, you're doing the dishes and someone comes up and they're like, hey, can you take the bin out for me right now? You can't just go take the bin out and then go back to the dishes. You have to completely finish one thing before you go to another. But that can mean where if plans spontaneously change, like you were going, oh, I'm going to play a video game today, and then you find out you actually have to go downtown to grab some grocery items, it fucks with your head because you already had the plan and now it's been changed. Stuff like that. They cross over a little bit. Different between males and females. To an extent, like the diagnostic criteria is the same. It's not like there's a different exam for boys and girls. It's just one of those things where boys especially, they always show, not always, but they a lot of the time show like the hyperactivity and that sort of side of things, which is why you'll often find they get diagnosed a lot quicker and a lot younger, because they're the class clowns and they're the loud ones. Whereas the girls are the people pleasers and the you're a pleasure to have in class. And girls often mask a lot more as well because we copy people. So rather where as boys just don't care and they'll be completely themselves, girls will oftentimes copy other people's behaviors. So we don't, I guess, look as ADHD or look as autistic because we've taught ourselves to look normal. It sucks. It sucks. Hi Carnage, how you doing? I know me especially, like when I first talked to at the time, my psychologist about it. 'Cause TLDR, I'm not officially diagnosed. I ran through a mock test with my psychologist and she said, you literally tick every box, but there's probably not much point in getting diagnosed because you're an adult, so like whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Hi Hales, how are you? Welcome in. So yeah, basically been told, yes, it's just not officially on my medical record, which honestly is probably for the best because some people don't like seeing that. But anyway, some of the questions, like things like social cues, for example, like do you pick up on sarcasm or can you make eye contact, that sort of stuff. I'm like, yeah, I can do it. But the question is not whether you can do it, but whether you struggle with it. And so something like for me, making eye contact, I hate. It's disgusting and I don't like it. But I've taught myself that because it is seen as respectful to look at someone when you talk, that I have to do that. So when the question is like, do you have trouble making eye contact? I'm like, no, I don't, because I can force myself to do it and I kind of don't like it, but I know that I have to. That's not the question. It should be, can you do it naturally without thinking? And then the answer would be no. Popping into streams before I go to sleep. You're all good. If you need to go to bed, please do, please do. But I'm doing good. I've had a pretty semi-productive day today. There was a little bit of bleh in there. The after like 3 p.m. sleebies. But we got there. We got there. Does looking into the camera evoke the similar eye contact feelings? It does. You'll notice a lot of the time, actually. This is me looking at the camera right now. This is what I usually do. I look at the OBS preview instead of the camera, or like I'll look over here or like down here. I don't like looking directly in it because it feels uncomfortable. I don't know what it is. It's like some people say it's like an intimate thing. I don't think it's so much that. It's just like, what do you look at? Do you look at like the pupil? Which eye do you pick? Do you look in between the eyes? Like how often do I have to blink? Like what's considered staring and what's considered just looking? It's an issue. It's an issue. That's why, like, especially in kids and stuff, I used to get in trouble a lot as a kid for staring at people. I didn't realize it was staring. I was just looking. Or actually, when I was little in primary school, I used to do, before so much the hand fiddles and the fingers started, I did these ones. Like when I was thinking or concentrating on schoolwork, I'd stick my tongue out as like I don't know what you'd call it, but just it helped me focus. I remember a kid dobbing me into the teacher and the teacher getting me in trouble because they thought I was like sticking my tongue out at them and being rude. Granted, it was like second grade. But I got in trouble for that and I tried to explain like I'm thinking, and they would not have it. They would not have it. And it like I felt so bad that I had to train myself out of doing it. But yeah, things like that, I'm like, why is that considered Rude. How is that a thing? Or I found out recently as well, rolling your eyes to me is like that. Apparently, rolling your eyes at someone is. What do you mean? So all those times I just like looked somewhere while talking to someone, they thought I was rolling their eyes at them. Mind blowing. Mind blowing. If I start getting in my head, I start stressing about where to look at. Exactly. And then you overthink it and your eyes are like going everywhere and they think you're crazy. I remember one teacher screaming at a kid in my year level that had anger management and made like a public display. Jeez. I was a very goody two-shoes and a teacher's pet all through school. So that was like the only instance in school I ever actually got in trouble. Or like there was maybe like another time, but that was it. I was like so quiet. Whereas like guys in school, you know, they'll crack all the jokes in class and stuff, whereas the girls will just sit there and like draw on their notebooks. Is another comparison as well. Pokemon of the day. Yes, Carnage. I'm sorry. Let me pull that one up. And we'll remember what it is today. There we go. Okay, Carnage. Pokemon of the day, we have Kabutops. Ay. I love being a uni teacher's pet. All the teachers where everyone was like, I hate this teacher, they're so mean, they're so strict. The teachers loved me. Teachers are genuinely just fun to be friends with. And at least in uni, I can imagine you guys would be much closer in age. So it'd be a little bit easier to befriend. Kabutops is one of the best fossil Pokemon. I do agree with you. He's really, really cool. He's Rock Scyther. Like, come on. Alright. Closer in age and sharing genuine interest. That's a good point, actually. Because in uni, like, for the most part, you can pick your subjects. Like, you're there for a reason. You're not there because you have to be. So anything you've picked, you're most likely to at least have some care about. Which is a very good point. That's something I wouldn't have even thought of. But anyway, we're going to be getting into a game today. We are, like I said, playing more Quake 4. And we should be finishing it tonight. We've got, I think it was like 6, 7 missions left to go. Normally we get through like 15. So I definitely think we'll be able to finish it today. Depending on how hard the final boss or bosses are. I don't actually know what we're about to go up against in these last few missions, so we'll see how we do. But I am excited. I love talking linguistics with all the teachers and they get excited because they've got a student that cares. Valid. Valid. They'd probably be excited too to see someone having interest in it and not just everyone like chewing gum at the back of the classroom. Fair. Fair. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start the TikTok live, which, by the way, we are 5 followers away from 600 on TikTok, which is kind of crazy. Thank you, everyone, for all the support over there and the engagement on my recent videos and stuff. I really appreciate it. If anyone hasn't already and would like to, you are more than welcome to drop a follow over there. It should be in my link tree. I also went through recently and I just double checked that everything in my link tree was working. Mostly my wish list because I only added them recently. So Throne is in there properly. Throne's been updated. And I also have a link in there now to my Steam wish list, which you can also find directly using !Steam. It's a public wish list, so you don't have to be friends with me to view it, which is exactly what I wanted to set up. And I didn't realize it wasn't working, but Blurp, I logged into it the other day and apparently I never finished the setup for it, which means that none of the sub perks were actually active. So the sub perks should be active now. All Twitch subs get a 25% discount on the bit sound alerts in Blurb. You can play any of the sound alerts in the entire library. It doesn't have to be ones that I've favorited, as well as walk-on sounds. So you can select a sound to play. I have to approve it, but you can select a sound to play as a sub so that whenever you come into stream and chat for the first time, it will automatically play for you, which is kind of cool. I feel a sneeze coming on. Never mind. Never mind. Aurorus and Aerodactyl being a close second. Of course, Lord Helix. Lord Helix has to be in there. I think Tyrantrum has got to be my favorite because, of course, Dinosaur, obviously. Just feels fitting. Alright. Archeops would also be cool, did it not have a garbage ability. So that is kind of unfortunate. How did you know my fourth favorite? We just keep going down the list. I'll eventually get them all right. No, I like Tyrantrum. Is that the final evolution? Tyrantrum. Yes, cool. Tyrantrum is the big one. Cool. Just wanted to... hello? That's not good. Please boot? Why is my console flashing? What is wrong with my game?
Sneeze! You will sneeze.
No.
Think about the dust in the air, the pepper in your
No.
food, the pollen of nature. Let it fester, let it hester. Let it evoke such an eruption of breath that your organs quake in disbelief.
I don't like where that went. The fifth? Remembering all the fossil Pokemon. Tortuga? Huh, I'm gonna eject the disc and put it back in to see if that works. It's not booting for some reason. Alright, hopefully that works. I literally haven't touched the console since we streamed the other day, and it was working perfectly fine the other day. So I don't know why the game's not starting today. It either got sexual or turned into a different person, yet I am not sure. Okay, this looks better. Okay. I think we're good. That was scary. I don't know why the game wouldn't start. The fifth, I guess Tortuga, I think is its name. The big turtle one. Oh my god, really? I love it. That's brilliant. Okay. Now that our game is functioning, let's jump into this. We ended off... We're just at the start of the mission, so this is a brand new mission. Sixth, I'm trying to remember fossil Pokemon now. Shieldon? Just in order if I remember them. The Xbox Classic startup. This is an actual Xbox 360. I will add. No way, really? You're fucking with me, though. Honestly. Okay. Let me... Okay, cool. We'll stick with the machine gun for a bit. I don't know what our objective is right now because we just got here, but looks like there's only one path forward, so I will take it. There's also a lot of ammo, which concerns me. So that's the one I told you about. I'm reading off my list. Oh my god.
Looks like the Strahd are trying to stop us from reaching the core. You'll have to find a way to bring it back online. Sledge is on his way. He should rendezvous with you shortly. Good luck. Morse out.
Cool. Hey Norman, welcome back. See, I told you you'd find your way back to us. If you get my 7th, I'm gonna lose my mind. Trying to think of the fossil Pokemon. The only other one I can think of is Cranidos / Rampardos. Hi Ella, thank you for the TikTok follow. I appreciate it. I'm doing good today. I had a fairly productive day. A bit of a productive day, a bit of a bleh day, a little bit of both, which honestly isn't a bad thing. That's it, I'm gone. Oh my god. I can't believe that. Hey Steve, good evening. Spent all of my day in hospital. I hope everything's okay. That's never a fun place to be. And it always takes forever as well. Oh my god, this is the longest elevator ever. There we go. How we going? I'm good, I'm good. Got TikTok done today, filmed and edited. What else did I do? I didn't know if he was friendly or not, and he made me nervous. No, I haven't done much today, actually. Not a whole lot. I cleaned up my office from our Pokemon cards last night. That was about it. Officially have all the Far Cry games? Jeez, that's an accomplishment. That's an accomplishment. Almost died to a degree? That is definitely not good. Well, hopefully you are on the mend at least. Be careful, the stream is reading your mind. How else do we form a connection if I'm not directly tapped into your head? That's how that works, right? But me survived. Good, good, good. That is all we can ask for. I'm nervous. Why has it been giving me so much ammo? And why is everything lagging so hard? My poor 360. He's actually been getting used for like the last week, and it's making him nervous. She confirmed it. Shh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. What's this? Teleporter active? Well, clearly it ain't. Because nothing happened. Door. Everything is shaking. Oh shit. We need the rocket for him. Ah! There we go. Back to the machine gun. Run away! Oh, speaking of Kabutops, there you go. There's a Kabuto in chat. I'm gonna try a Great Ball. I choose Snorlax. Snorlax is the rocket launcher in this situation. I hear someone garbling. Yeah, there we go. What are you garbling about? It still keeps tripping me up there's no melee button. Like, I was so ready to punch him in the face just then. Let me make sure this is reloaded. Yeah, cool. Sick, we're good. What is this? 9 broken bones. Snapped tendons and a punctured lung. Yeah, you had a day, didn't you? My god. Now I feel shitty that I just burnt my finger. Dang. Oh, hey, Bridge. Touch. Yippee! Let's go. Went through barbed wire, then into a tree. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, no good. I'd say you got let off pretty well then, actually. Thankfully, it is nothing worse. Where did she go? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Bloody hell. There are so many guys here. My goodness. I wake up and you pop up my phone? Hell yeah, it was meant to be. Now we are here playing some Quake so you can rest and relax and watch me get absolutely moided by whatever these guys are. Are they demons? No one knows. Hey, you got the Kabuto. Good, good. Alrighty. Whoop. Hello. At least these guys are pretty shitty. Oh, they're coming through the teleporter. That's not fair. That feels like cheating. Let me grab all their stuff. There we go. Alright. Oh. Unfair. I stand here, wait for more. Yeah, there we go. Spawn camp them. Let's go. Hey, Shield Wall! Sorry, I wasn't looking for a second and I completely missed him. I'm doing good. How are you this evening? My Snorlax teddy is supporting my bones while hugging me. Hell yeah, that's what he's for. I just got an Electros from a trade. I didn't even know you could trade with it, honestly. Is he friend?
It is good to see you.
Yes, cool.
I do not know if you have heard, but the attack on the core has cost many lives. We must succeed so that they will not have died in vain. Let us find the security interface at the top of this tower. Lead the way.
I feel like I need to... Actually... Whoop.
This mission is going to get more technical, so I'm handing over communications to him. Good luck, guys. Get this mission done. Morse, out.
Cool.
Greetings, this is Strauss. I have finally been able
I gotta wait for them to finish talking.
Soon I will know all there is to know about the tower you're in.
Cool. I want to play around with the audio settings. It's like a teddy, but his belly is really soft. Oh, hell yeah. It's one of those ones. Do you battle with your cards? I don't. I do know how to play the game. I just suck at deck building. I used to buy pre-made decks and play online, but... Oh, I was going to see if I could turn their in-game voices up a little bit, but I can't. Alright, so I assume we're going this way now. But yeah, I used to buy pre-made decks and play online, but I don't anymore, because buying the pre-made decks was, on top of all the other cards I buy, getting a bit too much. If you tap or click on a Pokemon in your box scroll, it will say trade and sell. Oh, nice! I don't do anything with them except for catch, honestly. And yeah, I tried deck building and it's not the greatest, but also all my cards just are in binders, so I'd have to debind them all to like actually play with them.
This is a very vital area to the strong, so expect to meet strong resistance.
Can only do a trade once per day. Fair enough. Alright, that's a circle. Cool. Oh, that's a friend. I almost shot him. Health station. We're full health, so I think we're good. Call the lift.
Be all the way at the top of this tower. How I
238 stitches. Not even an even... Well, it is an even number, but not even a round number. Oh, fuck. What the fuck is that? These were like the mini-bosses we fought. Well, that was just a little guy. That was probably a waste. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, there's another one. Unless he got back up and I didn't see. Okay, cool. Oh my god, no, they just keep coming. Jesus. Thankfully, this rocket launcher kind of actually obliterates them. Wowzers. Okay, well. Oh, jeez. That was the wrong gun. Oh! There's another guy. Ugh! Oh my god, they just keep coming. What the heck? Stop it! Okay, nope, I've had enough. I've had enough. Let me in. I'm leaving. We're going. I'm waiting for dragon type Pokemon to show up, and I'm gonna try and make a dragon team valid. Is that it? That was a very short mission. Yeah, that was a very short one. Fair warning, this could end up being a shorter stream than usual, depending on how quick the end of this game is. Dragon Pokemon rock. They're always so cool. They're almost always pseudo-legendaries too. My only Dragon-type Pokemon is Sliggoo and Haxorus. Haxorus is sick though. I love the shiny Haxorus you get in, I think it's White 2. The red light reflects the hair. Thank you. The red light I feel like shows the best on camera. Some of the other colors don't pick up as well. But I always like, unless someone changes the colors with the channel points, I usually do red when we're playing a horror game and purple when we're playing Nintendo. It feels fitting. Realign the data nodes. Can do. Cool. There you go. A thank you. It's nothing special. It's just a straight cut with a couple layers. I never really do anything fun with my hair, honestly, because 99% of the time it's tied up in a ponytail anyway. So it feels pointless. I've never been a hair girly. I never have. Thank you, Monty. It's probably because I'm feeling good today, I think. It's reflecting physically. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, who else are we shooting? There's guys over there? What are you doing, sir? Let me go get him. Cool. They go down quite easy. They're not as scary as Quake 2. Well, so far things are pretty straightforward. Which I'm not mad about.
HQ, this is Cougar Squad. We've got trouble. What's your situation? We're almost to the processing tower, but we've been intercepted by a squadron of flyers.
Whoop. Oh shit. Oh, we getting some lag. That's okay. That's okay. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay. No, it wasn't actually. That's locked. Awesome. That doesn't sound good. Let me double check if there's anything around here. Oh, what's this?
Very well done, King.
There we go. Cool. Problem solved. Oh, jeez. Oh, not these guys. Those ones are so annoying. Alright, don't step in the fire. Cool. Lots more ammo, too. Okay. This one? Oh! Oh, that's going down. I thought we were going up. That tricked me a little bit. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay. And now we got to align those ones too? I'm gonna assume. Align them where though? Forgot we had a flashlight. Can I touch that? No. I do... There's gotta be a panel somewhere to align them, like we did with the other ones. I'll try. I'll try. We haven't died so far, but we're also only like one mission in. How do I align these ones? There's no panel. Unless I have to go back. Doesn't seem right, but I'll try. Do or do not, there is no try. You right. You right. I just not die. I see this one had the little tablet. I couldn't see one here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Can't go through there. Through the door. I don't know how to align these ones. Like, there's no... Oh? Maybe this is something. Maybe. Hey! Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go. Oh, I can choose. Okay. Do that. And then that one. Whoops. Okay. And then this is gonna be hard. Okay, so that one has to do that. I am Confucian. No, that's the wrong one. Because says they can all like only go one way. And that one like that. Ooh, there's a Snova in chat. Let me catch that one. And then that one goes down. What's that one in the top right doing though? I feel like he's got to be doing something. Do they all have to have light through them, or is it only some of them? I don't know. It just said I have to align them. But I don't know whether all of them have to have the light passing through, or what. So it just said align them. I have no idea what this top right one is for. Whoop, nope. Wrong one. Get back. To see where it needs to end? I don't know where it needs to end. I can't see.
Completed your task, gentlemen.
I'm getting there.
Please hurry up.
I can't tell where it needs to end. That's where it's coming from. I don't know. Maybe it's not? Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's coming from there. So that one has to be either to the left or to the right. I'm going to assume maybe it's this way then, because none of the other ways are making sense. And then that one has to face like that. Across. Did that work? It won't let me interact with it anymore. I think that worked. Yeah, it won't let me touch it anymore, and it's making noises. So I'm going to take that as a good sign, and we're going to go check if that door's unlocked now. Okay. Oh, okay, it's got to reach the doors. That makes sense then. Huzzah! Yeah, everything just blows up. Jeez, could you imagine? Thank God for autosaves. Right, well. Now that problem's solved. Now we have that guy as a problem. And you guys. You're very much a problem. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello. I did not see you there. And there's one of these floating ones. The real annoying floating ones. I mean, oh my God, I'm almost dead. I had no idea. I had no idea I was about to die. Let me back up a little bit and see if there's health anywhere that I left. I have not been paying attention to my health bar. I've been too busy with puzzles. Alright, and then go back to the entrance of this room. Just in case there was some health that I missed. Hey King, how are you this evening? How far back? I know there was some health somewhere. I just don't remember where. That looks health-like up there. Let me check up here. Nope, that's just ammo. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna just have to not die then. I've been pretty good today, King. Had a productive day. Yes, the new Final Fantasy did come out today. I've heard good things as always. The last few Final Fantasy games have seeming to be very popular. Popular indeed. Which is probably a good thing. Panai? I think I said that right. Thank you for the TikTok follow. I appreciate it. I'm sorry if I butchered it. Okay, we're just gonna have to not die, because I can't find any health. Hey, Carnage. Whoop. Okay, that's not good, considering I'm trying not to die. Oh, jeez. I've backed myself into a corner. This was so dumb. Yeah, that was so dumb. You forgot an A? Panea? Possibly? Possibly, or we're almost at 20 deaths. Almost. Yes, that was it! Okay, awesome. Awesome. I am glad to hear. I don't know when the last checkpoint is. Laughed so hard if you had a channel point redeem that had the song Dumb Ways to Die. If only. I feel like I'd get copyrighted for that, though. I had to get rid of the Crab Rave channel point because it kept getting me copyright struck. Okay, we're only back here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Enter at full health. So I'll take it. I will take it. Makes things much easier. Yeah, I blame the floaty things on why I lost so much health. Alright, good. That's locked. Pull out the rocket launcher, because we're gonna need that when this guy comes out. Sick. Okay. Much better. This is much better. Let's name the floaty things Bob. The big guy's Fred and the little one's Smeagol. Very fitting. Oh shit. I like that I can rapid fire the rockets. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. However, we are almost out of rockets, which I don't love. We'll get some back, I'm sure. Button? No. Not a button. Health station, though. Let's remember that that's there. That is disgusting. Wow, okay. Looks like we're going through here. I am nervous. Yep. I'm nervous for a valid reason. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where are you coming from? She just teleported straight back to where she was. I just realized it's past 2 in the morning. Oh my god, Carnage. Yes, please go to bed. Please go to bed. Have a wonderful night, though. Thank you for hanging out. Fletcher, thanks for the ZA video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I edited that just before I went live today, actually. It took 2 hours. And Shield Wall as well. Thank you. Promise not to read my mind anymore. For tonight. I promise I won't for tonight. Yeah, I appreciate that you guys liked it. I was so lost when I watched the trailer. I'm so keen for it. I really, really am. I loved X and Y. Pokemon X was actually the first Pokemon game I ever completed. So I really love them. Lots of people seem to hate X and Y, and I really don't understand it. Now I'll sleep. Good night, Carnage. But yeah, no, it took me 2 hours to edit that TikTok, and then because I uploaded it on PC, I forgot that you can't add music on PC. I would have added background music, but I couldn't. So, unfortunately, it has no music. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Hold on. I need to go back to that health station. Oh no, I can't! Fantastic. That's so great. I bought a 2DS just for X. I remember I got a pre-owned 3DX, not a 3DX, a 3DS, and a copy of Pokemon Y for Christmas one day, and I loved it. It wasn't my first Pokemon game, but it was the first one I finished. I just think they're so fun. I wanted another Legends game, I just didn't think they'd do one. I kind of saw it as more of a tech demo for Scarlet and Violet, for them to practice the open world formula, but I'm definitely glad they are going back and doing another one, because Legends Arceus was like my favorite. Just put a comment saying, imagine Pokemon music and everyone will understand. Fair. I was gonna try like emailing it to myself on mobile so I could upload it on mobile, but I think the file was too large, so we all just have to deal with no background music. This is fine. A military Pokemon game? You mean Pal World? Do you mean Pal World? That's kind of what it is. Right? Oh, I'm almost out of ammo on that. Let's use the nail gun for a bit instead. Oh, I don't look. This is making me motion sick. There we go. Alright. I need water, but I don't want to leave Snorlax. Make the Snorlax go get the water. Use telekinesis. Excuse me. There we go. Fletcher, thank you for the follow on the Poiple app. I don't want to say its name. But thank you for the follow. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm scared. I found a comfy spot. Oh no, that's the worst. That's the worst, because you know if you move that you're never going to be able to find that spot again. Easier to watch over here, that's fair. Plus, you get to fuck around with all the sound alerts and all that fun stuff on Poiple. Oh my god. Oh, that's a door. I was like, why is it so dark in here? The pain I'm in it will take ages. Valid. Oh, jeez. Oh! Oh my god. What is knocking me around? Jeez. Ah! I think it's the missiles. Oh, jeez, dude. What the hell are these things? Say less? Hell yeah. Always gotta have the Mudkip. Hello. Stop dodging my rockets, please. That sounds bad. Don't think too hard about that. Do you have a link to your purple on TikTok? Not a direct one. The URL's in my bio, but you can't actually have a link in your bio unless you have 10,000 followers. So you'll have to just copy and paste it. Alternatively, if it's easier for you, my username is the exact same, so you can just type it up. That's what she said. Don't worry about it, it's fine. She didn't say anything. She is a good Christian Minecraft girl. I don't know what's happening. What did I just do? Oh! I did something. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I will comply.
Kane, you must now take a tram to the data networking tower. I'll meet you there. Straws out.
Good luck to you, Kane.
Cool. Back to the tram station. Ooh, and there's a Jinx in chat. I am going to... nothing, apparently, because I can't spell. There we go. Ultra Ball. Back to the tram station. Even though I don't want the Jinx, I need it for the Dex, so... Back to the tram station. If I can remember my way. Luckily, it's mostly just been straight lines, so it shouldn't be too bad. Watch me go through all of this, though. And it be the wrong direction. Steal all his loot. Steal all this. There we go. Lovely. Some more armor. Some more ammo along the way. Oh, thank God it's not making me walk the whole way back. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Stormin, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Oh. Alright, well that's... what, already 2 missions down? We're gonna fly through tonight. We're totally getting this done tonight. totally getting this done. All right. I am going to start a prediction. Welcome on back. The prediction we are going to start is how many times I'm going to die before we finish this game. So, the options are going to be, at the moment, that was so not me that followed. I kind of assumed. So for anyone on the purple app, I'm going to start a prediction here. Currently, we are at 19 deaths. The prediction is going to be for how many total deaths we have at the end of the game. The way predictions work, for anyone who's not familiar, you can use your channel points to go ahead and vote as many times as you would like, and whichever option at the end wins, the channel points then get split up and divided amongst you. So, first option, I'm going to say less than 20. So that's going to be if we don't die again tonight. The next option will be 20 to... The next option will be 20 to 25. The third option will be 26 to 30. And the fourth option will be 30 plus. I'm going to run that for, let's say, 5 minutes. There we go. Prediction is started. Go ahead and vote as many times as you would like. Again, currently we're at 19 deaths. So, less than 20 will mean we don't die again. 20 to 25, 26 to 30, or 30 plus. Go ahead and vote if you want to try and win some channel points. No less than 29. Okay. Oh, jeez. Please just let me finish my elevator ride. Oh, jeez. That's not good. He's gonna be a boss for sure. My man. Oh. Oh, no. I can't do anything. I can't even move. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ow. Alright. I can't help but feel like we're about to have a boss fight. I also want the nail gun out still. Okay. We're back here. I'm at like half health. I would like to be at full if possible. Well, that was a very quick mission. My god, that mission was just a cutscene. Awesome. Alright, after we load in here, I'm gonna look at how many missions are left. Got 10 big ones riding on the boss fight that you live. Oh god. Okay, let me Quake 4 walkthrough. I'm not actually gonna read it, I'm just looking at the chapters.
Private Strauss, it looks like Corporal Kane has arrived. Corporal Kane, I'm very busy, so I will make this brief. This is the time that you must deactivate the core security interface.
Yeah, he is definitely not happy, Mindful, not at all.
Be taking the teleporter into the core. There you must destroy the nexus. For the moment, concern yourself with getting to the top of this tower. I will step you through the rest of this mission as you go.
Can do. Hey, Arrow, how's it going? Alright, I'm gonna make a save just so I can see the name of this mission. Shut up, TikTok. Stop yelling at me. Data networking terminal. Okay. So including this mission, we have 4 left. 4 missions left. My TikTok chat is not scrolling properly. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! Oh, geez, that's a lot of ammo. It makes me nervous when they give me so many resources. I gotta do some things, but we'll return on Purple Place. You are A-okay. Oh yeah, we're going back up to Big Guy. Blake, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate you. Alright. So 4 more missions left of the game. That sounds promising. What am I supposed to do? I'm stuck in an elevator. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That's a friend. I almost shot friend. At least we got a medic with us. I like having medics with us. Because then I can heal. Alright. Those 2 are locked, which means we are going straight forward. Oh, jeez. Oh, never mind. No, we're not. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. What the hell is that? What are we shooting? Are we supposed to be shooting those? No. Where are the enemies? Oh, they're like teleporting in these things. Okay. My bad. I could not tell what was going on. My game is struggling. He lagging so bad. I like can't even shoot them in time. Alright. At least it's just little guys. Oop, he's not a little guy though. There we go. They dropped some ammo. Oh, shit! Mindful, thank you for the follow! I appreciate it! We are slowly losing health. The door that is now opening? This one? Don't mind if I do. Bloop. As a kid, I was watching my dad play Quake. Gave me nightmares. No. That's fair. That's fair. I was such a pussy kid. Honestly. There's no way I would have been able to play this. But I'm having so much fun. This might be one of my favorite games now. I'm not even gonna lie. Thank you for the follow, Stretchy. I appreciate it. You could have made that jump. I don't trust it. Oh, no way. We hit 600? Seriously? Yo, let's go! Oh my god, thank you for 600 on TikTok, guys. Jesus Christ. My goal for the year was 400. Like, the end of 2024, my goal was 400. Alright, I guess we're going to 700 then. If you played the original Quake, not the very original, they remastered 1 and 2 on the PlayStation Store earlier this year. So I've played 1 and 2, but the remastered versions. So I'm counting that as yes, personally. They're like basically the same games. Thought you had to have 1K follows to go live on TikTok. Normally you do, Fletcher. But TikTok was running at the start of the year. They were running a little thing where they were basically like, if you stream video games and have an established live streaming platform elsewhere, submit an application and we'll approve you for like a testing period of TikTok Live. And I submitted and somehow got accepted. So I'm on basically a trial basis of TikTok Live Studio. As long as my account does not get suspended and I go live at least twice a month, I get to keep access to TikTok Live Studio. So we get to stream on TikTok without the follow requirement, which is really awesome. I've been enjoying it a lot, and having access to the streaming's definitely helping my TikTok grow as well, which I'm very grateful for. Thank you, Norman. I was super happy that I got approved. I didn't think I would, honestly. I didn't think I would. So I wouldn't necessarily say my purple app is established. Oh, I just left them all down there to fight. Oh my god. Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, clearly it's established enough for them. So I'll take it. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. We loopin'. Okay. Ah! Ah! Get out of here. My cousin walked in. I conned him into bringing me water. Fuck yeah, there you go. Problem solved. I need to switch guns again. Ah! Ah! My guy, can we stop spawning in, please? Stop it. Stop it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave then. If y'all are just gonna keep spawning in, I'm just gonna leave. How about that? What's this? Armor. I'll take it. I heard a wobbly noise. Yeah, there we go. Wobbly noises usually mean enemies. Usually. Again, still so weird that there's no melee button. Why do they have lasers? That feels like cheating. Stay comfy. He even brought me a blankie. Fuck yeah. You looted the system. Oh! I couldn't think of the right word. Cheated the system. That's it. That's it. My brain is thinking very hard on Quake things. English is my second priority right now. Not dying is my first. If we can finish this game with under 20 deaths, I'm gonna be super chuffed. Considering that would be much lower than our other deaths for the other Quakes. I'll have a look in a second what our other Quake deaths ended up being, actually. I would be curious to compare and contrast. Jesus, he did not want to die. Words are not working. You're so right. Yeah, I'm not jumping down there. That seems dumb. Oh, jeez. Cool. Okay. Awesome. Wonderful. What gun do I have ammo in? None of them. Let's go with the Hyper Blaster. Mouth breathers. The stress. The stress. I gotta say, I am a chronic mouth breather. I can't breathe through my nose properly. Which door do I go through? There's nothing in there. Awesome. Awesome. Ooh, there's a pink urchin in chat too. Poke catch. That's not how you spell. Oh my god, that's also not how you spell. Great ball. There we go. Hello again. Welcome back. Oh my god, I still spelt it wrong. Poke catch. Great ball. There we go. What is spelling? That's not important right now. Only shooting is important. Nope. Say less. Galactic Order of Heroism. $80,000 years later. 80,000 years later. We are so close to the end. We've got like 3 missions. What qualities do you and koalas share? Fail English? That's impossible. Oh no. Koalities. Oh, I love that. Smooth brain. I also, if I could sleep like 23 hours a day, I totally would. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright. Let me do a cheeky save. I want to find out what mission we're at. Data networking security. We've got 3 missions left. 3 missions left. Oh yeah, I was gonna check out deaths. So, in previous Quakes, where's my death counter? There it is. Quake 1, we died 108 times. Quake 2, we died 76 times. So far, we have only died 19 times. So if we can finish the game with honestly even less than 25 deaths, I'll be quite chuffed with myself. However, I think he is going to be a problem. He's also trying to get to me. And I'm not entirely sure where it wants me to go from here. Up here, clearly? Sick. I can do that. Ah! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Damn, he did not want to die. 400, thank you. Get out of here. Bloop. God, I love the Hyper Blaster. It's so good. It's actually so good. No. I don't know if you're friendly or not, so I'm gonna shoot you just in case. Ah! Okay, well, that's 20. What the heck just happened? What the heck just happened? Okay, well, let's try that again. Give that another shot. Oops. I thought for a second maybe it wanted me to shoot at him, but it clearly did not. So. Although I'm also not 100% sure where it wanted me to go. Okay. So, up here. And then through here. And then we jump here. Kill these guys. Oh, there's a health station right here too. Maybe I should use that before we move on. Shoot him. Shoot these couple guys that spawn. More. There we go. Whoop. There's another one. Oh, another 2. There we go. Okay. We made it to 20. Just real quick top up there. Move on. Okay, it wanted me through here. I understand. Whoop. Crouch. I forgot we could crouch, not even gonna lie. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, dude. This doesn't seem safe. Whee! There we go. Okay, this is much better. This is much better. That explosion didn't kill them. Really? Really? Okay, well. What about that one? Killed him. Yet it didn't kill the smaller guy. Weird. Well. Okay. Cool. So we're clearly going up here. Maybe not. Is there a thing down here? No. Is there a thing here? No. Oh, do I have to go down here? I don't think so. That doesn't look right. All the doors are locked. can't do anything on that platform. Hey, Arrow. Welcome over. I'm not super sure what it wants from me. Both of these are locked. The panels do nothing. I'm like, surely it wants me down here, but I can't go any oh, I can go further. Okay. I just gotta stop talking. Clearly I don't know what I'm on about. Clearly I have no idea. Ooh, we're getting close to the top. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. It's like I joined at the perfect time. Ugh. I'm scared. Thank you for believing in me. Oh god, which way do I go?
To the right. I've got signal lock. He's not getting away from me this time. Where the hell did he go?
Left?
HQ, this is Grizzly Squad. We're in deep shit.
Okay, cool. There's just armor in here. I know he said to the right, but I wanted to check. Okay. Grab all this. Good. Go up even more. How can I still be going up? That's crazy. Checkpoint. Oh, Jesus. Yup. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, that's our rockets done. What about the dark matter gun? Oh, it's kind of like a BFG. Okay, cool. I'm gonna use this. This seems to be doing well. Let me grab this too. Oh! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. What is hurting me? What is hurting me? Is it like his fire? I don't know how to stop it. Okay, there's health over here. I think we got him. No. Ow, ow, ow! Oh my god! Oh my god. He blew me straight off the map. Yep, that was 21. Listen, as long as we can beat the game under 25, I'll be happy. 30 I'll take, but there goes my 10 bucks. At least it wasn't real bucks. I'll leave it open though, because I still want to see what it ends up with. Make it 25. It's a death for each year. Hell yeah. I think I'm just going to start with the dark matter gun. That seemed to do the most. Yeah, it just works like a BFG. God, I might even be able to kill him before he, like, properly gets in the sky. Yeah, sick. Okay. Oh, okay, he's gone. He must have been on, like, a literal sliver of health then last time. Because he didn't even disappear last time. Alright. Let me run around and grab everything I can before I go over there. I assume it's over there I'm going. Alright, dark matter gun was definitely the way to go. I'm glad that I had been saving that. Let me grab some ammo over here. Cool, and not fall off the map again. I cannot believe he, like, shot me off the map. That was crazy. Another checkpoint. Good. Alright. What's this? It's another laser thing. There's still 2 missions left, though. So I doubt he was the final boss. I was busy, thank you. To the core, you say? To the core, then. There we go. I'm nervous. For valid reason, apparently. Do you want me to step through that? Am I supposed to be standing in this? Alright. To the core. 2 missions left. This is going to be quite a short stream, actually. 2 missions left. There's got to be another boss, though. 100%. 100%. That was not the final boss. I reckon, my guess, is there'll be this mission, and then the final mission is a boss fight. That's my guess. I sure can. Oh. Hello. I must have picked up more rockets while I was up on the roof. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh my god, I'm stuck. There we go. There we go. That was lucky. Whoop. Someone else shooting at me? Hello. Where did you come from? Oh, this door's open. Sick. I didn't even realize. Just gonna grab all that. Thank you. I will re-health. Refuel, I suppose. Touch whatever this is. That's glass. My bad. Alright. And then I've done something out here. Nope. Still nope. Ooh, a lipard in chat. I want to ultra ball that. Right, locked. Can't touch that. I have to get up now? No. Do it slowly and carefully. There must be something around here then. Oh yes, this unlocked. I was just ahead of myself again. Too ahead of myself. Oh, there you are. Hello. Hello. I'm stuck on a wall. There we go. Oh, jeez. Oh. I thought the green was him, like, disappearing from being killed. But apparently it was not. Have a very important question to everybody here. Ask away, Arrow. Nature calls. Fair. Your cousin can't do that one for you, unfortunately. Drifty! Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Pickles or no pickles? I'm an avid pickle hater. I'm a very strong pickle hater, in fact. What do I do? Is there nothing in this room? Oh no, here we go. Ooh, I didn't think this whole thing was a lift. I know, I'm sorry. Anything with vinegar, like I will basically not touch. Uh-oh. Why is there always like an elevator wave shooter section in these sort of games? Dead Space, Resident Evil 4, Quake. There's always an elevator section, and they always suck. At least it's only the small guys that die really quickly so far. Pickles in the right circumstances? There is no right circumstance. That opinion is horribly wrong. Listen, I wish I could do pickles. Oh my god. I would love to love pickles. I can't. Oh! I'm gonna die. Oh my god, they're not getting hit by my rocket! Oh no. This is very bad. Am I alive somehow? Every circumstance is the right circumstance. Other way around. Never pickle. Never. Welcome back. How'd it go? Oh, thank god. Find elevator. You got it. Gonna assume it's through here. Checkpoint. Comfy again. Good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got teleporting guys again. Oh. I thought we were gonna get lucky and there only be two. Whoop! I just wanted the ammo. Okay. I'm just gonna keep moving. Keep moving. Ignore them. Goodbye! My broken bones aren't playing nicely. I would imagine not, no. That is the downside to water. Is it's gonna come out at some point. Alright, I can't touch any of that. Go through here? Yeah! Ooh. Oh, this isn't what I was expecting. Stitches aren't bad, but the bone owies. Did you get any, like, painkiller medication or anything? That's a hell of a quote. What? I don't even know what I said. Yeah, it's wearing off now. That's the worst part. There's no other painkiller you're gonna be able to take is gonna do the same either. Hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't get out. 9 hours for more? That's not good. Okay. I didn't think the rocket would hurt me at that distance, but I guess it did. I feel like I'm rushing into things now. I know we're close to the end and I'm rushing. I need to chill and take my time. Take my time. Or this is going to go very badly. I did die again. I'm sorry. 22 now. 22. Where's the checkpoint? Back here is not so bad, I suppose. Not so bad. Let me at least press the lift button, get that started. And I can just knock a bunch of those guys out. There we go. Moving along. There we go. I'm doing the thing again where I rush. Grab that. Ooh. Thank you for the TikTok follow. I appreciate it. There we go. Okay. Once this elevator lands, I'm gonna save so we don't have to do that little section again. If we die. Which hopefully we won't. But, you know. Find elevator. Ethan, thank you for the TikTok follow. I appreciate you. Alright. Almost there again. It's gonna do the little scanny thing. Alright, which weapon do we want for these guys? I think Hyper Blaster. We're in too much of a confined space for the rocket launcher. Alright. So I'm gonna save right here. Cool. Cool. Okay. It's just a shame it takes so long. There we go. It's quitter talk. I just used the rocket and it got me killed. Ah! Oh, jeez. Okay, it's only the one big guy. We lagging so hard. Oh my god. Who else is shooting me? Dude, get back here. There we go. These guys again. Oh no! I didn't see the hole there. Well. Ooh, ordered pizza? Hell yeah. I still have leftovers from the other day for my dinner, so it'll be beef and broccoli stir fry. But then tomorrow, I'm going to try that salmon rice bowl. I got the ingredients. I couldn't find the sushi seasoning I wanted, so I'm just going to use everything bagel. But I reckon it'll still do well. It'll still be good enough. Okay, note to self, hole in floor. Note to self. Let's not fall down the hole. I will try my best. Do both doors open up, or is it only the front one? Okay, both open up. So I'll go out the back way. Try and... Okay, cool. Big one's down. Then we got the couple little guys. This guy around here. Cool. And then we get the floating rocket ladies. Where's she at? I like seeing how damaged they are. The color of their skirt changes. Alright, that's the hole that we're not going to fall down. Because we're better than that. Yes, no, that hole in the floor is not good. That one. Which way do I go then, if they're both locked? I think I do go down there. I just have to land on the pipes. Let me save just in case. If we die here, I'm not going to count this one. Because it's a trial and error. Okay, sweet. Okay, drop down. Hole in the floor is good, just in the right circumstance. We got ladder. We got loot. Ladder loot is my favorite kind of loot. What's over this way? Hello. Alright, then what's through this door? If that's progression. A dead end! Awesome! Oh my god! Where's she gonna spawn? Right there. There we go. Problem solved. Like pickles in the right circumstance. God damn it. God damn it. Hello. Oh, when did I swap to that? I didn't mean to. Ah! Right. Hyper Blaster is my best friend. You offended! Thank you for the follow. I need this health station desperately. There we go. Guess what? 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 Do tell. Okay. Hello. I'm sorry. He was just doing his job. I feel bad. Okay. I did something. You got a discount on the pizza? That's the best kind of pizza. Alright, well, I'll go back then. See if anything may be unlocked. Maybe? That didn't. Back through here. Whoop! Welcome in! If we could try and keep English in chat, please, would be good. I don't speak any other languages, so I have no idea what you're saying. Oh yeah, this is unlocked now. Okay, cool. Wait, this is just back where we started. Oh, it's just a shortcut. Oh, but this is unlocked. Okay. I see, I see. Hey, Mr. Italian, how are you? Oh, jeez. This is a very big arena-like room. Yes, no, we've only got 2 more deaths before we reach 25. Which I would not like to happen. My frames are dropping very severely. But we try not to think about it too much. It's just making it very hard to dance these guys. There we go. Can't even remember what I was doing 23 years ago. Learning to talk, probably. You're all good, Fletcher. Thank you so much for coming and for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Oh, shit. Oh! What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Loon! Ah! Don't throw me off the edge! Dude, what? What keeps, like, hitting me like that? I don't understand what's happening. I think maybe there's more than one. I can't tell. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus Christ. Loon, hello? Let me get you a shout out. That's 24. Oh my goodness. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Sailor Frogs, hi, hi. Oh, and there's a spoink in chat. So much is happening. So much is happening. How is God of War going? Tell me all about it. How are you liking it? I like to listen to music so these games don't scare me. That's valid. Very valid, Edward. I like the music in these games because it's cool. How was your stream? Let's do one of the slash shoutouts as well. And let me close your tab for I was lurking. I was lurking for you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Welcome in, everyone. In case anyone does not know me, hi, I'm Amity. We're an Australian, mostly horror streamer, but we do occasionally take time for Nintendo first-party titles and retro titles as well. Welcome in. God of War. I wanted to like God of War so bad. I couldn't with the combat style. It really wasn't for me. Did a big old mission today. I feel like we're getting pretty far, but I don't know. That's fair. That's fair. I like to look up just like a chapter list, but not actually read them. That's what I've been doing for Quake. So we've only got 2 missions left of the game ourselves, and then we're almost done. In the meantime, I'm going to play a raid video for you. If you need to go grab a snack or a drink, stretch, anything like that, please feel free to do so. I know, Loon, you stream for very long hours, so make sure you and everyone coming in with the raid takes care of yourself. I'll meet you back here in a minute. Hi everyone, my name is Amity and I'm an Australian variety streamer here on Twitch. Can't fucking get me in here, can you? Literally all I need is the 1-up. Buttered popcorn or rotten egg? I've never wanted soft wood more in my life. Literally like licking the tip. I've come to take your skin. Honey, the walls are oozing. I'm too good, it didn't get me. Ah! Oh, I don't. Ah! Oh, that's my shadow. Oh, ah! Will take me where I. Ah! Jesus! Ah! Yeah. Thank you so much for the raid again. For anyone wondering, we are playing Quake 4 today on the good old Xbox 360. And we are having a lot of fun. I just died. These flying ones give me so much trouble because they bounce me back and it disorientates me. And then I get knocked off the edge. I think there's 2 of them in this room. I really can't tell. I think I need a better gun. We might try maybe the lightning gun on them. The rocket launcher does not seem very helpful. The rocket launcher seems to be getting me in more trouble with these guys than good. So let's bring out the lightning gun. There we go. We got some rockets. Okay. Well, these guys are fine to start off with. These are the small guys. We can get rid of them fine. Cool. Cool. We just gotta dance these ones. Awesome. Okay. And then the big ones come in. Where are they? Why aren't they spawning? Oh, geez. There we go. There he is. There he is. Lightning gun! Lightning gun! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Health station. Last minute health station. These guys are so troublesome. And those like tracking missiles are the worst. I think that's what actually knocks me back with them all the time. Okay, we got both of them down. Oh, and more spawned. Of course. Of course more spawned. That's exactly what would happen. The nail gun reloads so slowly. I need to get to the health station. There we go. Where is he? Did I get him? I can't tell whether I got him or not. Oh, for fuck's sake. Have you played through all of these? We've done 1, 2, and now 4. I skipped 3 because 3 is a multiplayer one. well, not exclusively multiplayer, but it's made mostly for multiplayer. So I skipped 3. And also 3 hasn't been remastered. But this is kind of the last mainline Quake. All of the other Quakes after this one were like spin-off side games and multiplayer games. So this will actually probably be the last Quake game we play too. Which is kind of sad because I love these games. But I plan on playing at some point in the distant future, replaying Doom 3 on stream. And that's a very similar experience. But what else could they possibly spawn in for me here? What was that noise? I think it was that door unlocking. Yes, it was. Okay, cool. I'm gonna save. That was a lot. Okay, we're at 24 deaths. I said I wanted to finish this game with less than 25. So we've got one more death before I'm sad. But also, it feels like we're about to finish this mission and then we'll only have one more mission. Oh, there's a checkpoint right here anyway.
I must admit to being envious of you, Corporal Kane. The technology you are witnessing must be truly spectacular.
I feel like that guy's evil. He's giving me evil vibes. Uh-oh. Oh. Thank God I landed in the right spot. Maybe I didn't? Okay. Do I jump down here? Ooh. Ooh. There's armor down here. What's this way then? I feel like I'm gonna fall. Ah! And then that just gets me up here. But both of these are locked. I'm confused. I think I have to go up there. Uh-oh. Oh. What? What? Okay. Okay, and then through here? Ah, I see. I see. That's nothing. Cool. But this is locked too! What do you mean? So I don't know what all that is. Okay, there's an unlocked door up there. How the heck do I get up there? How the heck do I get up there? Okay. Ooh, don't fall. And then climb back up this ladder. Can I get onto this one? Yes. And then... Haha! There we go. I'm saving. That was a lot. I didn't know I'd have to do fucking parkour. Jeez. I didn't want that. There we go. Hello. Like, thank God I saved. If I was gonna die after all of that, I was gonna be pissed. You're still alive? Sir. Sir. With the rocket launcher. Stop it. Now look what you've done. Now I'm low on health. And it's all your fault. Oh, there's health right here. Never mind. I over-exaggerated. What do we got? We got a ladder. And we got a door. Ooh. Ladder, door. Ladder, door. Oh, shit. Oh my god, my frames! My poor frames! Oh fuck. I don't even know where I am. How did I get down here? How do I get back up? I'm gonna have to reload the save. I don't know what just happened. I have no idea what just happened. Okay, Nexus Core. Yeah, after we get through this mission, there is one more mission, which I'm going to assume is a boss battle. The last mission in these games is usually just a boss battle. The good have arrived. Okay, let's not let whatever just happened happen. Let's also kill this rocket guy quicker so we don't lose all our health. Cool. Okay. Do that again. Alright. Gonna save here. I see why I got a discount one. Oh no, what's wrong with it? That's such a disappointing reaction to pizza. Oh, your cousin was working. Okay, cool. Well, that's better. Probably means it's a real good pizza too then. Alright, so what's down the ladder? A maze, apparently. Is it just gonna be armor? Really? Oh my god. Okay. That's fine. The butcher's block is delicious. It used to be my favorite pizza to get. Oop. Gotta go up a little further. There we go. Okay, and now we go through the door. Trigger that. Rocket launcher. Oh, is that a different door? Oh, it is a different door. Okay. Oh, hello. My god. Sir. There we go. Problem solved. It's more expensive, but with the amount of toppings, yeah. Yeah. No, it was just the Pizza Hut crust is too greasy. It makes me sick to eat. It's good with the thin and crispy crust, though. That's my crust of choice. Alright. I love the hollandaise sauce. That's my favorite part about it, is the hollandaise. I am such a sucker for hollandaise sauce. Okay, guys, this is the last mission. We're currently on 24 deaths. Save a slice, hell yeah. And there's a Pichu in chat. Alright, last mission.
You are about to enter the room that houses the Nexus, Corporal Kane. Watch yourself, no doubt it will be heavily guarded.
Look at all this ammo. Shit's about to happen. Let's make sure everything is reloaded. Cool. Dark matter gun? Yes. Alright. Gonna pull the hyper blaster out. Never mind, I'm pulling the rocket launcher out. Never mind. Dude, stop dodging my rockets. Oh, Jesus Christ. Load into him. Oh my god, he free flies now. Okay. Dark matter gun. Oh god, he has dark matter too. Alright. Good. How many phases is he gonna have though? Oh jeez. Whoop. Hello. Can I use the dark matter gun on it? No. Okay. That's not doing anything. How do I destroy it? Okay, shooting it does nothing. Lightning gun does nothing. So there's something else to it. I can't destroy those directly. So I'm wondering if maybe I just have to like kill enough enemies. Can't even find the enemies. Okay. One of those stupid things. Whoop! What is that? What happens if I step in these? Oh! Oh, I see. I see. Health station, cool. I'm gonna have to do something up here. Can I shoot it from up here? No. Okay. We're just working stuff out. There's health stations here, though. Rocket launcher on those guys. Teleporter, please? There we go. I'm not 100% sure how to kill this boss. Ow. Oh, hello down there. Oh, Jesus. There's some big enemies. Okay, we're gonna have to start killing. Alright. I am the one who got killed. That's 25. Maybe the bottom's exposed? Maybe. I want to see if I can work it out myself before I look it up. At least. I am tempted to just look it up, though. I am a little tempted. Got this big brain it. I big gunned it and that didn't work. Alright. Well, there's no checkpoint before that thing, so I might make my own checkpoint. After we defeat this guy. Alright. Phase 1. Whoop! Abyssal! I think that's what that says. Thank you for the TikTok follow. I appreciate it. My full attention is not 100% on chat right now. I apologize. Oh my god. What? What? Huh? Oh my god. The worst part about this is how long it takes to load afterwards. Yeah, I have no idea. That did not happen the first time. Okay. Let's go again. Just pick up everything I can. Okay. Cool. What? I'm confused. None of this happened the first time. What is going on? I just need to full send it, apparently. Okay. Definitely I'll checkpoint after this. Well, after his 2 phases are up. Because doing this every time, with how long it takes to load, is aggravating. Okay. We did it first try the first time. There we go. That should kill him. Sweet. I'm gonna make a save here. There we go. And then we'll save again after his phase 2. Oh, you know what? Maybe we have to shoot something in these columns to destroy the thing in the middle. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's a thing. Would kind of make sense. Whoop. Okay, he needs one more shot. He's like healing himself with the columns. There we go. Okay. Then I'm gonna save again here. Cool. And we got the big thing. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look if maybe there's something in the columns that's like feeding it like life force. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, they close though. They close though. So, whoops. Also, I can't believe there's fall damage too in a game like this. The base of it? Okay, it's definitely not the base of it. It's not the top of it. I think I have to do something to get the columns open. But I don't know how. The very top of him? Like up here? Hey, that was doing something. That was doing something. Destroy the shields and then load into it. Oh yeah, you've totally got it. You've totally got it. It's the same strategy that we've used for a previous boss, actually. Lightning gun to take down shields. There we go. Okay, so we just got to do that a couple times. Sweet. And if I can just move around fast enough, we don't really have to worry about the guys down below either. Just as long as I don't stay still. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna stay up here though. Oh! I think that was it. Defeated the Strog. But I am the Strog now.
Good job, buddy. Come on back in, Kane. Your work is done.
We did it! And you know what? Actually, only half an hour early too. That wasn't so bad. I will send you the bill for my service. No. The bill is pizza. Look at this sweet 20 frames per second. Delicious.
The Macron's dead and the Nexus is destroyed. Not a bad bit of work, Kane.
Thank you.
Kane did an adequate job executing my
Adequate.
To the end, Strauss. Kane's actions have sent the Strog forces into disarray.
Lieutenant Voss would have been proud of you, buddy. You survived the impossible.
And speaking of that, there is the small matter of the wager I have won.
Oh.
Yes? Yes, sir. What is it? But, sir, Kane just got back.
What do you say we go for
Yes, sir. I'll see to it.
Oh, jeez.
Kane, you have new orders.
Jesus Christ. I don't even get a break. Hey, we did it! Not under 25 deaths, but under 30. Our total came out to 27. Can I skip the credits? Yes. Ha 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 ha. 27 deaths. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. A couple of those near the end I think were pretty shitty deaths though. That maybe shouldn't have happened, but you know, whatever. Thanks, Loon. Let me turn the Xbox off and we'll have a little bit of a chat, shall we? I did say stream was going to be a little bit shorter, but we're at 2 hours 30 and normally we go for 3 hours. So by the time we finish chatting, we're actually probably going to be about right on time, which is very fitting. Ooh, chit chat. Yes, we have to talk about what you've done. Nah, all good stuff, all good stuff. Well, we did it. We completed the game before the end of the month, like I said I wanted to. Actually, exactly on the end of the month, which is very fitting. So that means that I can include this game in our February wrap-up. That's the only reason I want to finish it by the end of the month. And that means that next week, March, well, tomorrow, March, we can start on a fresh, clean slate. So yeah, that's done. I loved this game. I love it. I think it might be one of my favorite games now. It was really fun. It reminded me a lot of Doom 3, which is also one of my favorite games. So fair enough. Maybe this will be one we give a replay at some point in the future, possibly. But I think it's definitely going to get a high ranking for sure. I had a lot of fun with it. Definitely my favorite out of all of the Quakes. Definitely. I am going to be streaming tomorrow. So, tomorrow is the 1st of March. I am still going to be going live as scheduled. It just won't be with Quake. So, it'll be 10 a.m. AEST. For reference, it is 7:30 p.m. at the moment. So, tomorrow is our morning stream. I think we're going to start our new game tomorrow. So, the next game I have planned is Amnesia Machine for Pigs. You have hospital stuff tomorrow? That is okay. We'll see how you go. Hopefully it's going to be a quick recovery for you. It has been over quick. That's a good pick. I'm glad. Night, Norman. Good night. Get some rest. Have a wonderful time zone. You're gonna have to be more specific, Katisu. I rhyme? Hell yeah. All the rhymes, Arrow. But yes, we are gonna continue with the Amnesia series. We played Dark Descent last year, and I didn't really like it. Which is, I think, a bit of a hot take. Not only did the game give me motion sickness, but the puzzles I could not wrap my head around. We had to have like eyes glued step by step to a walkthrough for that entire game. And for that reason it wasn't very enjoyable. However, I've heard that Machine for Pigs is actually a lot of people's least favorite Amnesia game, but for the reasons I think I'll like it. Lots of people dislike Machine for Pigs because there's not as many puzzles and it's a lot more linear. Which to me sounds like I might enjoy it a little bit more. So I'm actually kind of excited to play it. It is another short game as well, which will be good. Since the first 2 weeks of March, I do actually have some extra shifts at work. I'm going to be doing some overtime since we've got some people going away. Which means that streams are probably going to drop back to 2 to 3 times a week instead of 4 times a week. Not for very long, it'll only be for the next 2 weeks. But it does mean that there'll probably be 1 or 2 less streams a week just because of the extra work. So it'll be nice to have a game that we can finish quickly. And then I think it's March 20th. Let me double check on that. Yes, March 20th, the Alone in the Dark remake actually releases. And that is a Wednesday, which is a stream day. So my goal is, overtime the first couple weeks of March, play a short game, so that then on the 20th, we can play Alone in the Dark, hopefully when it launches. I'm super excited for that game. I've never played an Alone in the Dark game before. But it's a very important series. If Alone in the Dark never happened, we would never have gotten Resident Evil, we would never have gotten Silent Hill, which probably means survival horror may not have existed if it weren't for Alone in the Dark. It was the precursor for a lot of those games, and was the inspiration for some classic titles like Resident Evil. So I'm really excited to see this remake. It looks really, really good. And I'm really excited for it. So we're going to be playing that when it launches. But in the meantime, between now and then, we will just do 1 or 2 short games, depending on how long Amnesia actually takes us. Ensign, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. So yeah, we'll start Amnesia Machine for Pigs tomorrow. And then I'll pop the schedule up in the Discord sometime before the end of the week. I'm just waiting on the March roster to actually come out. But like I said, I will be getting some overtime for the first 2 weeks of March, so streams will probably be a little bit less. I'll try to keep at least 3 streams a week, but it'll be 2 to 3, depending. We'll play Amnesia, and we will go from there. Otherwise, I think I'm going to end the TikTok live here. So everyone on TikTok, thank you very much for hanging out with me and for getting us to our follow goal today. It is very much appreciated. If you would like, feel free to come on over to Twitch. It is the exact same username over there. Get to enjoy all the fun, sound alerts, and the channel point commands and all of that jazz, as well as see my schedule in your local time zone. If that is helpful to you. Thank you for being here, Mindful. Have a wonderful evening. Good night, TikTok. Don't mute my mic. We're not done with stream. We're just done with TikTok. There we go. Alrighty, TikTok is to sleep. Can confirm. All the good channel points. Let me turn virtual camera off now too. There we go. So yeah, 10 a.m. tomorrow we will start Amnesia Machine for Pigs and see how we go with that one. And then we will go from there in terms of everything else. So speaking of the Discord, I'll drop that link for anyone who is interested. Like I said, as soon as I get my March roster, hopefully this weekend, either tomorrow or the weekend, I'll put the schedule up in Discord straight away and let you know what streams are going to look like for the start of March. And we have my other socials as well if anyone's interested. YouTube video is going up this Sunday, so keep an eye out for that. It's an Amanda the Adventurer playthrough. And thank you as well to That Fletcher Guy and Stormin259 for the follows and Loonbetch for the raid. I very much appreciate it. Let me see who we are gonna be raiding in today. Let me have a look-sees. It's been a little bit since we've raided Jimfinite. I think we'll give Jimfinite a raid. Alright. Jimfinite is a variety horror streamer and a wonderful just chatter as well. Has a super fun community. So we are going to raid into them. They're doing some chatting at the moment and playing some Until Dawn, which I love Until Dawn. So that's going to be awesome. Oh yes, I'll go ahead and mark that prediction off as well. So we ended up dying 27 times, which means that option 3 is the winner. There we go. Alrighty, and I'll drop the raid messages down for you guys. If you would like to say hello in chat, go ahead and copy the appropriate message. The first one is for non-subs and the second one is for subscribers. If you're lurking and you want to continue to lurk, obviously feel free to do that. But otherwise, we are going to get started with the raid. So thank you again, everyone, for the stream. I really appreciate it. It's been wonderful hanging out with you all, as always. I will catch you guys tomorrow morning for some Amnesia, and we will go from there. So thank you again. Get ready to raid, grab those messages, and we will go say hello to Jim. Until next time, have a wonderful time zone, stay safe, and goodbye.